Hi, welcome to Learn with Favor. Here you can learn German and French for free. If you're yet to subscribe, please do that right away and click on the notification bell. Hallo meine Damen und Herren, herzlich willkommen zu Learn with Favor. Falls Sie neu hier sind, willkommen on board. Hi guys, so it's really good to be back here. Today I'm going to be teaching about the German gender, der Genuss auf Deutsch. I can bet it with you, this is the simplest and easiest video on German gender that you'll find on the internet today. So let's get started. There are three main genders in German: the masculine, the feminine, and the neuter. The masculine and the feminine are what we are all familiar with. The neuter is another one. Neuter doesn't necessarily mean that it is not a human being or that it is an inanimate object. It is just the division of genders in German, the division of nouns in German. Something feminine could be neuter. For example, das Mädchen. Mädchen means girl, but in German it falls under neuter. Surprising, isn't it? In this video, I'm going to be explaining to you how you can identify German genders, how you can identify nouns in German by their genders. And I'm going to be giving you hints as to how to recognize which word is masculine, which word is feminine, and which word is neuter. And as you can see in this picture, I put der, die, das, then M, F, and N under them. M stands for masculine, which is also represented by the article der. F stands for feminine, which is represented by the article die, while N stands for neuter, which is represented by the article das. We are not treating articles in this video, we are treating gender. But of course, they are intertwined. And I'm going to make another video on articles later, but for now let's focus on the genders. How do you identify genders in German? I am going to start with the masculine gender. This can be easily identified with the article der. The first set of masculine nouns that are easy to recognize nouns that are generally considered male, such as father, brother, uncle, and so on. Examples of such in German are der Vater, der Sohn, der Kater, der Lehrer, der Sänger, und so weiter, and so on and so forth. These are the easiest to recognize. Next are the days of the week: der Montag, der Dienstag, der Sonntag, blah blah blah. Months of the year: der Januar, der Februar. All the seasons: der Frühling, der Sommer, der Herbst, der Winter. And the cardinal points of the earth: der Osten, der Westen, and so on and so forth. All the words in this category are considered masculine in German. Another way to identify the gender of a word in German is by looking at its ending. So, words ending in the following are masculine. Words ending in EL, EN, ER, IG, ICH, and LING, ling, are considered masculine or are grouped as masculine in German. Examples are der Schlüssel, der Wagen, der Zucker, der Honig, der Teppich, der Lehrling. But of course, as in every language, there are exceptions to it. Like die Butter ends in ER, but is feminine. Das Fenster ends in ER too, but is neuter. Die Kartoffel, and so on and so forth. There are other exceptions too, which are not listed here. But the majority of words that have these endings are masculine. There are also other endings that indicate the masculine gender, such as and, ant, ar, a umlaut r, ast, ent, eur, ier, ist, ismus, ismus, or, and us. Examples of words with these endings are listed here. Der Kommandant, der Kommissar, der Millionär, der Enthusiast, der Student, der Friseur, der Tenor, und so weiter. The next gender is the feminine gender, well represented by the article D. The feminine nouns that are easily recognizable are the ones that are considered female generally, like by everyone. Examples are mother, sister, aunt, and so on and so forth. So here we have the Frau, the Mutter, the Schwester, the Sängerin, the Katze, und so weiter, and many others. The following are also mostly considered to be feminine in German. For example, most trees are considered feminine. Die Tanne, the Linde, but they are Apfelbaum. The apple tree is masculine, not feminine. Also, most fruits are most fruits are of the feminine gender. The banana, the Pflaume, the Traube, the Orange, but they are Apfel. Apple again. Apple is male in German. And of course, flowers. Flowers are feminine. Who likes flowers the most anyways? Flowers such as the rose, the lily, the orchid, and so on. All these also fall under the feminine gender in German. Just like we did for the masculine words, there are also endings in German that would show you or help you identify a word as feminine in German. Endings such as age, e, ei, heit, keit, shaft, schaft, ie, ek, eke, ik, in, ion, ta umlaut t, ung, and of course ur. It's a long list, I know, but anywhere you find these endings, you can be sure that that word is a feminine word. Examples of words with such endings include the Courage, the Liebe, the Partei, the Schönheit, the Freundlichkeit, the Freundschaft, the Melodie, the Diskothek, the Apotheker, the Politik, the Kirchen, die Nation, die Universität, die Wohnung, die Literatur, and so many others. As usual, there are exceptions here too, such as das Auge and der Käse. Both words end in E, but they belong to other genders. Das Auge is Neuter and der Käse is masculine. The third gender in German is the Neuter. Now, most people might want to think that this group is for neutral words, words that don't fall under either masculine or feminine. Not exactly. Neuter is just another gender in German. It doesn't necessarily mean that the words that fall under this group are inanimate. For example, das Mädchen, like I mentioned before, means a girl. Ein Mädchen means a girl. Girl is obviously feminine, but in German it is considered Neuter. You see? So, mastering the genders in German really needs you to put in a lot of attention and practice for you to be able to tell the gender of a word effectively. The first words under the Neuter gender are young ones of animals. Kleine Tiere, little animals. For example, das Küken, chick, das Fohlen, and so on. We also have diminished words. Diminished words means that you add something to a word, you add an indicator to a word to show that it is a smaller version of that word. For example, brother, I can add little to brother, then I have little brother. Little brother would mean that it's a younger brother, somebody younger than I am, not just any brother, it's the little version of my brother. That sounds funny anyways, but that's it, that's how we do it. So to decline a word, we add endings like chen, shen, or lein, line. So we have that's teach line, a small table, that's brother shen, younger brother, that's Mädchen, little girl. Most metals are also considered Neuter. For example, that's gold, that's silver, that's Kupfer, and that's Wasser, that's Salz. That's Wasser is not a metal, but it definitely falls under the Neuter gender. And also that's Salz, that's salt. Finally, Neuter nouns can also be identified by their endings. Words ending in at, ett, o, nis, tum, ment, eum, ium, and um are classified as Neuter. Examples are das Sekretariat, das Duett, das Radio, das Verzeichnis, das Christentum, das Instrument, das Gymnasium, das Museum und das Datum. Here's where we wrap it up today on genders in German. Please ensure that you watch the video as many times as you can to grasp all that has been said in it. And I'm sure you're going to master your German gender in little or no time. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share with your friends. I'm sure that with this video, learning German online just got easier and better. Bis nächstes Mal. Auf Wiedersehen.